Hello, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. Alright, this is going to be a timeless reading, excuse me, for the sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're drawn to the title. Okay, Aquarius. I've already meditated, pre-shuffled. What I heard was some of y'all are really in like deep hurt. It might not even be surface. You're not showing it, but it's deep within it. It's heart. Needing some work done on your heart chakra. Whatever this heartache is from, whether it's childhood, whether it's a past romance partner, whatever this hurt is. Somebody, you family member you lost, or friend. Whatever it is, it's hard. Like my heart is heavy coming out of the meditation. So needing to, whatever this is keeping you up at night. You're not sleeping well. If you are sleeping well, it's probably because you're taking something to sleep. Put it in your situation. But you're not getting regular rest, right? Healthy rest. So needing to do some more. I don't know who this is for, or it might be for a few. But definitely needing to do some shadow work, right? Figure out where these emotions are and then release them. We got a full moon coming up Monday. Release it. Or use any full moon, because this is a timeless reading, so whenever you hear it, right? Let's see. So we're going to see what the soul lesson you're working on at this time. For Aquarius, please and thank you. What soul lesson are they working on at this time? Please and thank you. What soul lesson are they working on this time for Aquarius? Oh, wow. Alright. Oh. Some of y'all are getting a third eye opening too. Because definitely, and I know I'm channeling too, that makes it like that too, but just a second note, some of y'all are having a third eye opening. So you have the card of patience. The reason I laugh when this turned over is because my daughter's an Aquarius. And this is one lesson that we've been working on since she came out me, right? Not really, but you know, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, just because we think it should be now, that does not mean that's the case. We don't always know what's best, especially if we're not centered, right? So bottom of the deck, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. No, you can't, but you can heal the present. And by being present and healing whatever needs to be healed, or just even being present, you heal the past, right? Present is the key. People don't get that. They're always in their head worrying about the past or having anxiety about the future. But if they just sit there and just center, it's a beautiful place to be. All right. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons. But when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe, and the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. Yes. That's probably why I felt that heart heavy. Like, some of y'all are needing to be grounded, because I also felt really grounded after I came out of the meditation, right? Like very, very grounded. So some of y'all need to get grounded. Y'all are Aquarius, you're an air sign, right? So you're up in your head a lot, right? Needing to get grounded, right? Probably worrying, like if you're worrying for something to come and not having patience, and in your head, right? Worrying about it. So just needing to get grounded. Yeah, pre-shuffle, bottom of the deck, right? Card 11, that's a soul path number, but detached, right? This is a Libra energy. But it's about, see how she's letting that dove go? Meaning, you don't have to harbor. You might be wanting something to come in, but by holding on to it, you're not, whatever's meant for you won't pass you up in this life. You have to release it, though. You can't hold on to it, especially if it's a person, right? Because they have free will. So you have to release it. That, because you just, yeah, that might be where the heart, why the heart's heavy like that, too. And then you're like, no, that's mine. I need to be, we're supposed to be, if that's a person, right? Or that's supposed to be the job I have. Whatever the situation, right? Release it. If it comes back, it's meant for you. If it doesn't, there's something better. You just don't understand that because you are, you know, thinking it's got to be now. It's with the patience, right? All right, let's see. Situation. Yeah. Some hard healing needs to happen. But you can't heal it if you don't feel it. So if you can't suppress it. Whatever's going on, whatever put in your situation, you can't. Wow, see? Bottom of the deck, love abounds. A 1, right? But this is about filling, Ace of Cups, filling your own cup up. And if it's wounded and it's hurt and you got blocks, you can't fill it up. And if you're trying to give love out to somebody else and you're not full, it won't work, right? And if you're wondering, well, I don't understand why I keep attracting these kind of people in my life or these kind of situations, because what we put out, we attract. What we project out comes back to us. Like attracts like. It's a universal law. So if you are still wounded and you're trying to get love and you're attracting people that aren't available emotionally or just aren't or are narcissists or whatever your situation, or you're attracting jobs that aren't fulfilling because it's not from your heart, right? This has to be healed. That's how we receive too, is through it. So if you're being impatient about what's supposed to come to you, it can't come if you have a block in your heart, because that's where we receive from. All right, let's see here. Challenge. What is the challenge for Aquarius? Please and thank you. What is their challenge at this time? What is their challenge at this time? Please and thank you. Oh, yeah. This is the Tower. Scorpio energy. Check it. Rebuild. You see how she's got her hand over the heart? Yeah. See that light? That's your challenge. It's opening up so you can be healed. A lot of y'all are just blocking, right? Whatever you're doing to block, you're blocking it because you don't want to feel it, because it does hurt. Of course it's pain, but it's going to hurt more if you just keep suppressing it. You need to feel it to heal it. Let it up. Feel the emotion. You don't have to get embodied in the emotion, right? Just do, okay, some shadow work, right? Get your pen, paper. Just sit there with yourself and let an emotion come. Think about think back to your life and think about situations where you were hurt, where you're shamed, or where you hurt other people. All right, write about it and sit there with it. Whatever emotion comes up, feel it. If you need to cry, cry. Feel it though. Don't turn to alcohol, don't turn to food, don't turn to nothing. Feel it. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel it, let it come. Crying is releasing. Whatever you need to do, right? And just go down and do it. Go through your whole life. Do that for every situation and watch and see how beautiful. But this is some of y'all's challenge is not opening up, right? And look what keeps going at the bottom. Fill your own cup up first. Don't worry about another. Fill your cup. Some of y'all are impatient because you're wanting a relationship. You got to have it now. But you're not going to have a fulfilling one if you aren't healed, right? We attract what we are. Let's see. Actions and advice, Aquarius. Yeah. The 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. Yeah, you've been through hell and back. Yeah. But don't give up. So your advice is to rest with yourself. Rest, though. Not knock yourself out with something, right? Rest. Mindful rest. A little meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, there's different ways to do it. It's not necessarily sitting there being quiet. There's walking meditation, whatever. Needing to rest. But don't give up. You've come this far. 9, right? 9s are about endings. The next card would be the 10 of Wands, right? A completion, circling around to a new beginning. Don't give up. Keep going. You got this. Let this tower happen. It's for a reason. See? This just came up again, right? Every time it's fallen to the bottom, because that's what needs to happen. You see how, okay, like that would be the Ace of Cups, right? So that's one. That's you. It ain't the Two of Cups popping up. Don't worry about nobody else. It's the Ace of Cups. It's about you right now. You have to fill your cup up first. Let's see. Potential outcome. Please and thank you. What's the potential outcome for Aquarius, please? This is going to be a side note. I'm not taking it. Challenging times, but it ain't even about that. You see that shield? Put the walls down. It's time to open up. And you might think, well, I can't open up because then I'm going to get hurt again. No, not if you open up and do the healing. You won't have to worry about getting hurt again, because you're going to be able to recognize. You're going to be able to have discernment and see. And yeah, even more. Look, there's your card, Aquarius, the Star card. But you see what it says? Heal. You see how his arms are open and that blue's coming from the heart chakra, right? It's time to break free from the chains, whatever they are. If it's mindsets, if it's people. As soon as I did that, I just seen the Eight of Cups, which is about moving on, right? Away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Let's see. Potential outcome. Didn't I say grounded? Right? Some of y'all need to get grounded. Well, that's your outcome. But this is also, so base chakra, root chakra, right? Then a 1, right? I said 9, then the 10, completion, right? Circle around to a new beginning. But also grounded. You will be grounded. But also the base chakra is about your security, your stability, right? You will feel stable and secure in your own self. And then as within, so without. Once you feel that within, your surroundings change. Yeah, and then you'll have passion again for life. This is the Sacral Chakra. See how you have all these, you don't see the third eye, none of that popping out. I told you your third eye is probably open. Of course, your air sign, right? So you're up here. But it's time to get grounded, right? These are the lower chakras. All right. So let's see. We're going to close it out with a energy oracle message. All right, closing out messages for Aquarius. Please and thank you for their highest good and the highest good of all. Closing out messages for Aquarius. Yes, wow. I kept seeing that when I was pre-shuffling. Okay, before I go there, bottom of the deck. Body and soul, right? You notice because it's supposed to be 3, mind, body, and soul, but you already up here. So now it's time to heal the mind, body, and the soul. It needs the balance of all. It's also a 5, right? Another 5. Change. Change is good. I say another 5. We didn't have a 5, so that's, but even perfect. It's time for a change, right? Or maybe some of y'all are already, I don't see a 5 here because some of y'all are already in the process of this change. But you have close encounters. Card 10. Told you. Completion. You're almost there. Don't give up. Keep pushing. All right. Key concepts. Vulnerability as a strength. Letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. Setting healthy boundaries. Oh, yes. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social mask or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. Wow. The last word, heart. I know when I did it, I told you I just felt this. And you heard what it said, the shield, right? Remember I showed you the card that didn't even come out. It was trying to. The challenging times, and he had the shield around here. It's time to let that shield down, right? Be vulnerable for once. You'll be glad you did. You need to do the work, though, to make sure you're not just vulnerable for the wrong people. Once you do the work, you'll know. Your soul tribe will be attracted to you. And that's friendships, that's family, that's romance, whatever, even work situations. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped uplift, heal, inspire. And if you haven't done so already, please hit like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if this resonated. Also, I do private readings. Everything is in the description box below. And as always, I'm sending love and light. Until next time, take care.